Thought we were gonna start with you before they jump back into there.
So before we get back into this, a question for Haley. You said that even though we're all supposed to be on the same level, even if you're already ahead and that it's okay to exceed, by saying that you're contradicting yourself because when you say we're all on the same level, that means we're right there, all right there, none above, none below. But if you say that it's okay for people to exceed, that means that we're not all on the same level.
No, because there's so many AP classes that are going to do harder things
And it's
than the regular
Yeah,
classes.
it's not
what
saying-
you said. You said that we're all on the same level.
It's not trying to get us all on the same level. It's trying to get everybody to this.
No,
It's
a
trying to
minimum
get to
standard.
a minimum standard.
It's about equality more than about trying to get us up. It's not like we need to be this way. No, we need to be this way at a certain time so
It's
we can
not-
all move forward.
It's not trying to drag people down or anything. It's trying to get like a minimum requirement. Like you need to know this by this year. So you can excel. You can be higher than other people. But those people that are lower than you need to reach
Get
this
to that,
standard at a certain time. It's not.
But what are we gonna do about the people who are not at that level and who are not going to be able to hit that level
Give them extra
before?
classes.
Give
Give
them
them extra classes to help them so they
But
have
what if
more
that's
time.
not-
So because a kid can't understand 9 plus 6, you have to give them a remedial class because they couldn't understand
they
you
can't
had
be
to do
simple.
the whole 10 plus 5 thing.
Isn't that
They
what
don't
we
have
already
to
do?
You don't have to teach it
No.
like that. It's regional. It's your region decides what happens. It's not you have to do it because the whole United States is doing it.
You can teach the way you want to. It's not like the government saying you need to teach it like this and this and this. It's saying those are ways that teachers have found maybe easier for students to understand. It's not saying like you need to teach it this way.
You have to have this skill, not this
Do you-
way of teaching it.
Do you realize that if we set a minimum for what they learn, what if a student say like the whole 9 plus 6 thing? What if they are stuck on that for say, all right, so let's say you need to learn basic multiplication by the end of your 3rd grade year, and the first semester of your 2nd grade year, you're still learning how to add and subtract double and triple digit numbers. So it took an entire semester to do that, and then you go into doing other things, and then now you only have a tiny little bit of time to do simple multiplication.
Then you try to help them a little bit more. You kind of.
But by setting that bar, you are limiting the amount of time they have to learn this. So if they don't learn it within the time, you're pretty
By
much
not
slowing
setting
all that
it,
time.
They're
you're
saying you have
hurting
to.
them.
Yes, because
Because if you don't set that bar, they can't compete with anybody in this world. Like, people from our government have to go to
But
other countries to do
competition-
things, and they can't do them because they don't have that limit.
In my opinion, competition should not be our main priority. Our main priority should be knowing that they actually know this material and they know how to do it.
But
That's
that's
what
not our
Common
main
Core is.
priority, so how you can expect them to be successful in life? You have people out there doing better than them.
Well,
Like, if
some
I can
people,
do
it is
something-
their main priority. There's people like Emily Long. She studied all the time, and that was her priority. Now, Joe Blow in the seat next to her, he might not have cared. But you're trying to get Emily and dude over here at the same level,
No,
and
we're
she
not.
knows about that.
That's
No,
not what it
at the
is.
same because Emily does something on her own. Teachers can only do so much. Students have to go home and do something on their own part. Parents have to help them and do something on
What
their
if
own
the parents
part.
don't want to? What if the parents
that's
are
parents'
in
fault.
poverty and are
Students
trying to
still have to
survive
follow
and they
their
don't
own.
care about the kid? Oh, you have homework? I'm sorry, I'm trying to go work 3, 4 jobs to make sure you can eat. I don't care about your
That's why we're
homework.
offering tutoring in the meeting center, though.
Yes,
I
there's
mean, that's
tutoring.
not.
There's
yeah,
plenty of
that's-
opportunities. There's
We have
plenty
it in
of,
the morning.
The student
there's
has to take
plenty
the
of opportunities.
Now, I kind of want to go back to our discussion that we had a few weeks ago about diversity and whatnot. What if a kid doesn't, it won't be able to get those opportunities? Like, cannot. Gets here right before the bell rings and has to leave immediately after to go to a job, go work, go.
I know,
If
It's
they're
not
trying to
always
survive,
possible.
education's not gonna be their top
Yeah.
priority.
Well,
Well, it has to be. That's their own.
If they're
thing.
trying to survive, it won't.
But it has to be like you have to have your own standards as well.
I mean, how are you gonna survive like after school though? I mean, get other people doing better than you. Like if you're good at something, but somebody can do it 10 times better than you, pretty sure you're not gonna get hired for that job that you're good at. You're gonna get somebody else from China, Asia, anywhere else.
Common Core is just trying to get everybody to meet their highest potential. Because there's people that, like he said, don't understand it. It takes longer. They're trying to get you. It's not trying to like telling you you have to be here right now, right here.
That's pretty
It's
much
no,
what it's saying.
it's trying to get people to a certain level, like trying to reach them to the highest potential. It's not telling them they have to get it learned. It's trying to tell them you can do better this, you can do a little bit better this, little. Trying to get them higher and higher so they understand it more and they feel better about themselves so they can try harder. It's not trying to make a time limit on everything. It's trying to get people to excel harder.
They're trying to
What
get
about-
you to know it, correct?
Yes.
They're
By a certain grade level.
Yes.
So
But what
that's
if-
saying you have
That's
to
setting
know
the bar.
something right then, right now.
Okay.
by
What if
that
you don't
grade.
understand it? Because there's some things I know, but I don't
Okay,
understand.
hold on,
Like,
guys,
it doesn't
guys.
click.
Y'all are saying like they have to reach it by a certain grade. You know people that have been held back. It's not that big of a deal to be held back. You know people, and you can be held.
a deal.
To be held back, as long as you learn it, would you rather go up to the next grade and not know the stuff, or be held back and learn the stuff?
Do you realize
But by
that
passing,
if in high school, if you are held back even 1 year, that takes away almost, I would say, like 45% of all scholarship opportunities.
okay, can I just point out that by passing people that can't do the basic skills they need,
Setting
you
up
are
for failure.
setting them up to fail for the rest of their
Yes.
life.
But trying to make them understand something that they don't is also going to
It's
help
not
them fail.
trying-
You're
it's
telling
not-
them something, but they might not understand
It's not
it.
making.
You're trying to
Like,
teach them
different
something that they can
ways.
learn in middle school. The 9+6 situation, that's something that you will learn in middle school. That's not even, I learned 9+6, put 9 in your head and put 6 on your fingers. That's well, who wants to learn something of an algebra situation in elementary, first grade at that?
What are y'all are focusing on the way they're teaching? That's just how a teacher or a district teaches. Common Core is not setting a bar for.
It is setting the bar, but not for the way you have to.
It's not being executed
It's not
the
being
right way.
executed
How are you
well.
supposed to
Brand
set
new.
common
There's gonna be
standards for
kinks.
everyone if nobody's executing them the same way?
It's setting them on a standard, like they have to learn certain things when actually colleges require different things. And if you set them all at the same bar, how are they supposed to meet the requirements for a college that may require something different?
How are you supposed to meet college's requirements in a different part of the United States if you don't even have the basic skills that you need here? Like,
For example, like our school district doesn't require you to take what is it? Like Spanish and stuff. It doesn't take foreign languages. But there's tons of colleges. Like I looked up College of Mizzou requires 2 years. Tennessee requires 2 years. University of Arkansas doesn't because it's in Arkansas. But if you here we don't require foreign language, but in another state they require a foreign language. And so by not requiring foreign language, that's pulling us down if we don't take it. Like I didn't take it, and so I can't go to those colleges now. I didn't know that.
But there are plenty of other opportunities that you can take by not having a foreign language. Like University of Arkansas does not require you to have a foreign language.
Now, in some programs they do. Like, I want to be in mass communications. They require you to take a foreign language in that. Now, I'm sure if I had taken it in high school, I could have opted out. But you're still going to get it.
No, I'm not saying like.
Wait.
Okay, so back on what Eric was saying earlier about how kids have different potentials to learn in school and take it home and have their parents help them, like in math or English. What if your parents aren't physically capable of helping you in math because they don't know the material that you're learning in school?
That's why we
They
have
don't
textbooks
learn it
and why we take notes in classes so you can
Yeah.
know.
and that's why we're
If there's
doing
no
it.
understanding.
What about people?